Hello, this is my program. Let's run it. And as you can see, to start out, the user will be prompted with 7 actions and an end option that they can execute. So to start, they're going to want to insert traits because within the traits and tests file we don't have anything yet. So they'll enter 1. And they'll receive another prompt within that action to give them more information about the traits. So description, for the purpose of this video, we'll just say this trait. 3-letter ID, we'll say ABC. Weight, from 1 to 10, we'll give it a weight of 10. And then once they insert all those different characteristics for the trait, you can see it's saved in there, and then they are looped back to receive this prompt again so that they can insert more traits. So we'll run through this fast. Description, DEF 5. We'll add a couple more. Description, GHI 8, and 2 more. Description, JKL, so he has a weight of 3, and 1 more. Description, weight of, oh wait, no, XYZ, and a weight of, let's give it a 7. So I've got 5 traits. I don't want to add any more because I just don't feel like it, so end. And it'll take you back to main prompt with the list of actions. So I've got some traits in there. Now I need to do some tests. So we'll insert test. Test ID will be 1001. We'll say the description is this test, and then we'll insert the traits. So we got ABC, DEF, and they can do it in any order, so we'll skip to JKL, DEF, and XYZ. And runtime, we'll say this takes 127 minutes. Okay, and just as the traits do, this loops them back to be able to add some more tests after they've inserted all the information that they need, and that information is stored in an array, or an array list, within the text file. Now, well, let's add 2 more tests, so 1001. And they can input any description that they want, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to write description, then ABC, XYZ, DEF, JKL, and let's say it only has 4 traits, so they will just skip that, and let's say it takes 50 minutes to run. Loop back, 1002 will be this one. Again, just description. And say this only has 2 traits. And those are JKL and XYZ. So I'll just skip those, and runtime. So it takes 80 minutes to run. So I've got 3 tests in there. and the run times are out of order. So I don't want to add any more, so I'll just say end. Okay. So if I want to later on view the traits that I have in there as a user, I'll say 3. And it will print out all the traits that I have in that text file. Same for the tests. Insert 4, and it'll print out all the tests that I have in there. But if I say I have over 100 different traits or 100 different tests, I don't want to have to look through all the tests to see if I already inserted a specific test. So I just want to look to see if one specific test already exists without having to search through a long list. So I can say 5. Does this, let's say, does ABC exist? Yes, trait found in traits file. What about one that doesn't exist? Does MNO exist? Oh, right, they have to say 5 first to search for the trait. So does MNO exist? No, it doesn't exist. What about tests? Does 1001 exist? Yes, test found in test file. What about one that doesn't exist? Does 1005 exist? No. 6 first. Does 1005 exist? Test not found in test file, so it doesn't exist. Okay, so now I need to sort the tests. Okay, so I hit 7 and tests sorted successfully, and as you can see, now it's sorted by the runtime going 50, 80, 127. And so now as the viewer, I want to be able to see that, so I'll go back to view tests 4, and now it prints that ordered list. Yeah, that's how the code works.